Hi YouTube, today we're talking saddles, specifically the Brooks Cambium C17 that I have fitted to the bike here. Now it's not mine, I've had it as a demonstrator for just over 3 weeks now. A little bit of a backstory, I'm getting into long distance cycling this year, having completed a pair of 200km Audaxes and stepped up to a 600km Audax in July. Now one thing I found during the Audax was I have to improve things with my feet because the balls of my feet were pretty numb. I was getting what's called hot foot. And also I was getting numb in the saddle region, particularly towards the end. So this is what I'm hoping to remedy with finding the perfect perch. I was recommended Brooks as a company that's been going well over 100 years, and they specialise in making saddles for long distance cyclists, so as good a place as any to start. I didn't want to go with the ubiquitous B17, especially not as a demonstrator, as it requires approximately 1,000 miles to bed in, the company say. However, this C17 requires no bed in period, as it's not made of leather. It's basically a natural rubber base, as you can see here, with a canvas topper. I think it's canvas anyhow. Straight on the bike. My first thoughts of it were it's very firm compared to modern saddles, i.e. there's no modern gel pads or foam pads for padding. It's literally just canvas on solid rubber. However, it does feel comfortable in that it's not offensive, as if you've ever sat in a saddle that's uncomfortable, you'll know what I'm saying. However, I found after 20 to 30 miles it did become rather harsh feeling. You were aware you weren't sitting on something that was padded. I persevered with it. However, I've recently just done a hilly 90-mile sportive, and that feeling is getting less and less. So I assume it's a process of getting used to the saddle and breaking it in, but breaking yourself into the saddle, if you like. Give you a little bit of a walk around there, as much as I can with the saddle. There's the profile, pretty traditional, long nose, solid steel rails, and this feature at the back, which would have been really handy on the Audax, as I was trying to accommodate a larger than usual saddle pack, and I had to gaffer tape it and all sorts of bodges to get it on the frame. However, these things are actually designed for larger saddle packs. That would have been a godsend on the 600. Aesthetics, I'm not impressed with the look of this one with it being in white or cream. It looks dirty already. In actual fact, those black marks aren't dirt. That's the rubber base shown through the canvas, as far as I can tell. However, you can only imagine after a few wet muddy rides it's going to look pretty shabby. They do it in grey and brown, so if I go for it I'll probably go for the brown one. I'll also probably go for the one with the cutout here to relieve pressure where it matters. I think I am going to go for it. I'm going to take the chance and buy one and try it over some seriously long distance rides, see how it gets on. If you're going to buy one, I would recommend, as always with any saddle, you try and get a demonstrator like I've done and just give it 3-4 weeks if possible, or if not, if you can't have it for that long, at least give it a couple of decent rides to see how you feel. Hopefully anything seriously wrong with it will rear its head in that bedding period, or that test period I should say. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed watching.